All right. All right. I'm clapping because you already know what it is. It's a Feel Good Friday. But first of all, like my mother always say, thank God for Jesus. We are in the building this morning. I feel super excited to be here. I feel truly blessed and grateful to be here right now. I'm excited for Feel Good Fridays. Listen, guys, it is a Feel Good Friday this Friday, February the 7th, 2025. 8 a.m. Well, 1 minute after the hour. Welcome to the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team. Uh, we're on all major platforms, like we always say. Uh, please like, share, follow, subscribe to the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team. We are live this morning. Or if you dare to call in, the number's 570-982-6950. This is where you get your morning love, but most importantly, it's the only place on this entire earth where you get your morning started right. Where you get your morning started right. I truly believe that. I get my morning started right by participating with the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team. Yes, do I get up in the morning and do I have a moment of meditation and do I have a moment of reflection? Yeah, I do. I do. I do. I jump up in the morning. I don't grab the phone. You know, sometimes the first thing we do, we grab the phone. No, I don't grab the phone. I just take a moment uh, and just keep things in perspective for the moment, for those few moments that I wake up. First thing I think about is I'm alive, right? Let's clap for breathing. Let's clap for that. Uh, I feel good about that. I feel you gotta feel good that you're alive. You already know that. And then I take just another moment to go. Thank God I'm healthy enough to get out this bed. A lot of us take that for granted on a Feel Good Friday because a lot of folks struggle to get out the bed. And I'm talking about folks that are just in like normal shape or whatever. I'm not talking about the folks that are they have disabilities and there's a struggle to get out the bed and they got the big bed handles and all that. I'm not talking about those folks. I'm talking about us that are still mobile and still can get around. And then I said, man, just for this moment, I feel good. I feel healthy. Don't get me wrong. I got the same aches and pains that most of us do, at my age. But I believe that for myself, thank God for Jesus. Just for today, I feel vibrant. I feel energized. Uh, and I'm grateful for that. And sometimes we take advantage of that. Good morning, Vanetta George, the ambassador of the chat room. Sometimes we take it. So I do feel good on a Feel Good Friday for real, in spite of what I'm going through. And I'm going through normal stresses like everybody else. And there's some traumatic situations that's happening. I mean, not now at the moment, but those are some of the reflections that I have when I wake up in the morning. I go, all right, cool. I'm a little stuffy. I could take that. I do have my health issues like most folks that I'm maintaining. Uh, After the show's over, I'm gonna eat a can of sardines. Put a number one chat room. Uh, Put a number one chat room if you ever partake in the sardines. The ambassador chat room. Have you ever partaken in the sardines? So, I'm eating sardines in the morning with some grits. I got my coffee. I went back to coffee. Remember, guys, I didn't drink. I didn't have a cup of coffee for 3 months, and then I went back to drinking coffee. On a Feel Good Friday, and welcome to the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team. SennyJ will be in a moment. So I keep these things in perspective. I drink a lot of water. Right? I don't know what you guys are doing. Shaheed Johnson, God bless. Vanessa Serrano, God bless. Don't forget the birthday bash on March the 8th, Comedy Hall. We appreciate all your donations. Thank you. So I drink a lot of water and I eat sardines a lot, but not every day. But I do have sardines in my diet. So what I do is I take the sardines, then I make some instant grits. I'm an instant grit guy. I'm sorry. I boil water, I take the pack, I put it in a bowl, I measure it, put some butter in there, a little bit of pepper, and I put the water in. I'm not a organic grit maker. Welcome to the show. You play something there. What's that about? Lynette Serrano, uh, Bernadette, and Vanetta, the ambassador. Do y'all make the grits? The grits like homegrown like grits? I ripped the pack open. I think grits and oatmeal are really good. Before we get into the show, I mean, I know I'm just going off the head. Cindy will be here in a minute. I know I'm going off the dome, but uh, grits and oatmeal are really good to eat, especially as you get older. When I was in my 20s and 30s, even in my 40s, I didn't give a damn about a grit or oatmeal. I ate it when I did. I understand. But now, I'm approaching 60 years old, and thank God for Jesus for that. There's a lot. Good morning, John. Good morning, my brother. I'm glad that you're here, man, each and every morning, man. And thanks for showing love and thanks for being here, man. Everybody, y'all show John some love, man, because John's always in the chat room chilling, man. He know where to get his morning started. I think as we get old, I'll just keep it on me. I'll just keep the ambassador. I make some good grits. I can't eat I can't eat a lot of people's grits. You can't eat a lot of people's grits. Why not? Y'all show John some love in the chat room, man. Oh, it's Sister Soldier. Sister Soldier, you're John? John clap for Sister Soldier. She looked scandalous. But I just think before we get the show started, for me, as I'm getting older, I'm like I'm eating foods that I used to eat when I was a baby. I think it's the loving cycle of life. Before we get to the on a Feel Good Friday, I think it's a loving cycle of life. Think about it. When we was babies, we was eating baby food and eating oatmeal and eating a little soft food that had loads of fiber and vitamins and all that in it, right? Right? And then as we got older, we started eating different food, of course. And then as you become my age, you incognito, I hear you. As you become my age, you start to go back to eating those foods you used to eat when you was a kid. Welcome to the show, guys. Only place on earth where you get your morning stuff. Right? So I'm not talking about the sardine part. Yeah, my pops used to eat sardines back in the day. I was like, yo, what's wrong with you? Like, my pops he used to eat, like, my pops used to eat mayonnaise sandwiches, like ketchup sandwiches, like take the mayonnaise and put two pieces of bread together and eat the mayonnaise sandwich. That will kill you. Like ketchup sandwiches, like the old school folks, they used to eat weird food that was bad. So I try to have my proper intake of water. I try not to stress myself on a Feel Good Friday, even though I do go through normal stresses like everyone else. And like I always say, I'm not talking about the unforeseen stress. I'm just talking about everyday normal stress. I take a moment, I do meditate in the morning, just for a few minutes. I just think that that's good to get me in the right state of mind for the day because I've learned. Okay, right. So Bernadette loves grits, but everyone can't cook them. Right? I can't cook grits. I don't know how to cook grits. I'll be honest with you. I don't know. But my instant grit game, my instant pack, my grit game, take the pack. I can't remember the brand, but a lot of brand makes them, and there's plus the supermarket brand. You go in the supermarket, and there's they got it in a container, Bernadette. Container, the little box, and in the box you get 10 in a pack. And then you just boil your water and measure it up. So back to that. So that's on a Feel Good Friday, because I'm telling you right now, I hope and pray that all you guys are okay, and I hope that your families are doing well. I really do. And I feel uh, I feel the stress. I feel normal stress, like we do, like I was saying. And I made some changes on the Feel Good Friday. This is one of the changes I made. We talked about this the other day, but Cindy's coming in the room in a minute, and we're gonna get into the show. um, so we know that the egg prices are soaring, right? Welcome to the show, guys. Don't even. I'm gonna shout out the room. Remember, put the hearts in the chat room real quick, right? Where the hearts at in the chat room? Hey, where the hearts at in the chat room? Turn down for what? Forgive me, my ADHD is kicking. So the other day, LaShawn Hayes Jones says the other day, right? Miko, welcome to the chat room. So the other day, I went to the supermarket. I live over here in Bethlehem. I went down to the giant supermarket down the block, and a dozen and a half eggs were $10.60 cents. I couldn't believe it, because I always buy a dozen and a half eggs. I don't buy a dozen. I buy a dozen and a half eggs all the time, because we eat eggs in this house, and I'm an egg eater. And I always usually buy 2 cartons of the eggs. So usually back before the bird flu and all these viruses that were going on with the with the eggs, right? Eggs were like the carton and the dozen and a half was about $4 or $5. $4 or $5. And the price of soy is nearly doubled. So now, okay, so I said I had to make a decision. I had to make an adult decision with my budget. Okay. So I bought the 2 packs of dozen and a half eggs, right? It came up to $10. Hold on, let's see. Cindy, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I broke my tripod.
All right. Well, but you sound far away. So guys, I bought the dozen and a half eggs for $10.50 in the giant over here where I live, right? So I bought 2 packs. I bought 2 packs of a dozen and a half eggs. Came up to $20. This is unbelievable. It came up to $20 and 90 something cents. I couldn't believe that I bought purchased these eggs for that amount. So I started drinking coffee again, right, Shamika? I started drinking coffee again. So I started going back to the Dunkin' Donuts because I stopped drinking coffee for 3 months, right? So I said, I have to eliminate something, because if I'm purchasing eggs, SennyJ, for $10 at a dozen and a half, and I bought 2 packs, 2 cartons with $20, which is they're really only $10. The egg prices have soared 100%. I said I got to cut something. I cannot purchase these eggs and purchase coffee in the same day. This is too much. I'd be spending $75 to $80 a day just on eggs and coffee. So what I did was I went back to making coffee in the house. I make nasty, because my coffee is nasty. Put a number 1 in the chat room if you make good coffee at home. Put a number 2 if you don't. I make horrible coffee, which is going to lead to the first story. And I'm asking you to pull this story up, Paul. Remember, guys, the birthday bash, Shawn Harvey. The morning show will be there. Comedy in Harlem. That's March the 8th. I need everybody in the building. Lynette, I need you in the building. The ambassador, I need you in the building. Shamika, I need you in the building. Bernadette, I need you in the building. I need everybody to come out. That's March the 8th at Comedy in Harlem. So the eggs were my beloved niece is in the building, Shannon Berry, God bless. The Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team is back to its organic self. So the eggs were for a dozen and a half. They were $10.20 something cents, unheard of. I live on a budget like everybody else, I guess. I don't know if your folks are rich. God bless you. And I bought the eggs. And eliminated the coffee. Cindy, First of all, everybody, Cindy's in the building. Cindy, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm doing
You
great.
good?
I've seen you guys have been talking about eggs a lot.
Hold on. Before we get into the eggs, Cindy, I can see your collarbone again. You looking thin as hell. What is going? Let me see what's going on. I see your shoulder. Hell up. Wait a minute. I see
You
your
see the
shoulder.
decolletage, everyone? You see it? Yeah.
Wait a minute, Cindy. What's going on? Wait a minute. I see your shoulders. I see your collarbone. I see that jaw and that forehead. Are you okay?
Yes, I am doing better than ever.
Okay. Uh, uh, well, welcome to the show, guys. Shawn Harvey Morning show featuring Wake Up Team with the Queen, SennyJ. We was just checking on her. She looked like she melting away over there. And you know how black folks are. When black folks look good and lose weight, we immediately think that everybody's sick.
Thank God, because I looked at a show that we had from this week last year. Shawn, I look like I was struggling to breathe. I was so fat. Please. Please don't. I never want to be that person again. Please.
You
So
look
yes,
like
I'm very happy.
that chick that was trying to get into the Uber car, into the Lyft car last week. Are you saying that?
Okay. Me and her, twins, one and the same.
Yeah, but Cindy, there's a lot of jaw and there's a lot of cheekbone. I'm still worried. Are you okay though?
It's okay. You'll get used to it.
Okay, because you do look like a light-skinned Ethiopian. That's all I'm saying.
I hate you.
And God bless you. You look well. Cindy, what you about to say about these eggs?
Well, I seen last week's show where you guys were talking about who was it? WM Dixon,
Oh
where
yeah,
he was
yeah, yeah.
saying that he keeps his eggs on the counter.
Yeah.
Well, remember you guys when I was helping with the J1 visa students that were coming from Africa. Remember I was doing that job a couple of years ago?
Yeah.
Well, when we went, I had to take them grocery shopping because I was like, their American ambassador, like letting them know about customs, cultures, and all things like that. So when we went to the grocery store, I had seen when we got back, I had seen that they had gotten so much big eggs, like bulk eggs. And I was like, you guys, why did you buy so much eggs? Because they only had a mini fridge in their dorms that they were staying. I was like, you're not going to have any room for these eggs to put in the refrigerator. And they said, eggs go in the refrigerator? They were like, we're just going to keep them out on our dresser. I was like, no, you, whoa. Let's bring it back. I was like, here, once the eggs are refrigerated, you can't leave them out. They need to stay refrigerated. And they were like, oh, because where they're from, I guess when hens lay eggs and they keep that protective coating on it, you can leave them out. They're fresh. So when they're fresh eggs, you can just leave them out all day, all night. It don't matter. But once you freeze them and you take off that coating that's on them, then they have to be refrigerated. Otherwise, they'll spoil. So when WM Dixon said that he keeps his eggs, well, I mean, if you at least use them by like that day or the next day, because then you're teetering on food poisoning. So unless he's getting fresh eggs that haven't been refrigerated yet, I don't know how he's doing that. But you can leave out eggs.
Well, I have a chemical dependency on chemicals that are in my food that I've been eating all my life. So I dare not put an egg on the counter after I buy it from the supermarket. Those eggs go right into the refrigerator. And Cindy, just pull up this story real quick and welcome to the show. Only place on earth where you get your morning started, right? Shamika's in the building. God bless you. D-Lo
Hey,
Mathis, God
Shamika.
bless you and all. Yeah, that's your home girl.
Yeah, she's actually she works in the office at my son's school, and I didn't know that. And he was like, somebody said they know me. Somebody was like, you're SennyJ's son. And I was like, oh, and I found out it was her. So
So how
shout out
the
to you, Shamika.
so how the hell is she listening to the show right now when she's supposed to be working in school? What's going on with that, SennyJ?
That's our dedicated listening base, Sean. You know what I'm saying?
All
She's
right,
got
well,
them little AirPods in. She got us on the low.
everybody show Shamika some love over there. She's over there getting free money while she's listening to the show. Let's give her a round of applause for that.
What story you want, Sean, about the 100,000 eggs that were stolen?
Yeah, I want that story real quick. God bless.
I
And
got it
welcome to
for
the
you.
show, guys. Only place on earth where you get your morning started, right? Shawn Harvey Morning Show. What you mean, mind my business? What are you talking about?
Don't worry about what she's doing at her job. You know
Mind
people
my
be
business.
listening. You know people be listening. Don't try
What are you
out.
talking about? Mind my business. Huh?
Exactly, Shamika.
I'm the
Mind
one
your
who gets your morning started, right? What are you talking about, ma'am? Hmm?
business. Sean,
I'm
mind the
applauding
business
you.
that pays you.
I'm applauding you for getting free money, and you telling me to mind my business when I'm telling everybody in the chat room to show you some love. And God bless you. Go ahead, Steve. I'm only joking, Shamika. I'm only joking.
Okay. Well, excuse the puns, but the police still haven't cracked who stole 100,000 eggs from a company in Pennsylvania. And they are still scrambling to figure out who. I just had to do it. They are still scrambling to figure out who pulled off a daring heist of 100,000 eggs at a time when egg prices are soaring. The theft was reported Saturday night of 100,000 organic eggs worth more than $40,000 from a distribution trailer in South Central Pennsylvania. The facility where the eggs were poached was operating. Shout out to USA Today.
Yeah, that's dope.
Shout out to USA Today. Who wrote this?
Yeah, the wordplay is crazy. Go ahead.
Eric Lagata and Anthony Robledo from USA Today. Shout out to you. The eggs were poached. They were operated by Pete and Jerry's Organics, which is a good. I've bought for them before in the borough of Greencastle. At the time when the heist became public, Pete and Jerry said in a statement that we take this matter seriously and are committed to resolving it as quickly as possible. The company, which distributes organic eggs from family farms to retailers, said in an updated statement on Thursday that it is increasing security and surveillance to prevent this from happening again. As of Thursday morning, investigators have yet to crack the case, and it says it remains unclear how so many eggs could be removed at once and what the thief or thieves intended to do with them. This is an inside job, obviously. I don't know if they can get any insurance off these eggs, but that's all that is. And they probably taking them for themselves.
If y'all don't mind, I want to see the hearts in the chat room. God bless y'all. Welcome to the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Miko team. Only place on earth where you get your morning started right with the Queen SennyJ and the Queen Miss Miko. I want to see some hearts in the chat room right now. We truly appreciate it. First of all, thanks for the wordplay, scrambling, poach. I love that. That was so dope.
Yeah.
First of all, the Pete and Jerry do sound like two names that will be probably growing eggs and playing with chickens all their life. Pete and Jerry, what is wrong with you? Are you out of your mind on your little organic farm where nobody's robbed anything from you? And you know goddamn well that the egg prices are soaring, but you still leave the front gate open? Or as the West Indians say, the yard gate or the gate yard or whatever they say, you left the gate open?
Well,
What is wrong with
coming?
you? You know that eggs right now are $6 billion. And you're shocked that someone stole $40,000 worth of eggs. They sold 100,000 eggs. Is this an inside job? Questionable. Is it an outside job? Hell no. And who the hell is going to steal 100,000 eggs from a tractor trailer that doesn't have the resources to maintain these eggs? I do agree in a sense. This is probably an inside job because once you steal the 100,000 eggs, what are you going to do for them? What are you going to do with them if you're a regular neighbor? You got to move these eggs fast. Where are you gonna sell them to? People are gonna sit there and know all of a sudden, yo, Shawn got the eggs, son. You know, and then you know somebody's gonna drop a dime on you. You don't have a refrigerator big enough to handle these eggs. And what most folks will do some dumb shit. They'll go on Instagram and TikTok, who needs eggs and blah blah blah. That's why I do say this must be an inside job. Whoever stole these eggs has the ability to store these eggs, to maintain these eggs.
Or they already have a buyer.
I think it might have been the rival company that did it.
Or they probably have a buyer. Nobody's going to take that many eggs knowing that they could go bad unless they have somebody to give it to. So I think they already had a buyer, maybe already set up.
Yeah, this was definitely someone who knew the egg culture, who knew what to do with the eggs. You know what I'm saying? And they scrambling up this underground. They over easy this paper and they get in this money. This was a total inside job. Everybody involved. It was a brilliant idea. And Pete and Jerry sound like an old rap group from back in the 80s. This is exactly what y'all get. I bet you'll close the chicken coop now so the next person won't come in there and steal your little bit of eggs. So thumbs down to Pete and Jerry for allowing the chicken coop to be open. And you're lucky they didn't go in there and steal all your chickens. And matter of fact, the question is, how much is the average chicken cost? I mean, a live chicken where you can grow your own little eggs. Like, what is that process like? I'm assuming a live chicken might be $300 right now. I mean, I don't know. Maybe listen. I don't know. I can't live off the land because I'm not built like that. Because I'm from the Bronx, New York, and we're not doing living off the land, and we're not doing organic. And I'm not sitting there growing carrots, and I'm not sitting there growing oranges and all. I'm not doing that.
My aunt has chickens. She lives in Queens.
Excuse me?
My aunt who lives in Queens, yes. She has a chicken coop.
How much is the chicken? Senny aunt that lives in New York City got a chicken coop. And it's illegal to have chicken. What is the regulation to have a chicken? Maybe we need to purchase a chicken. Senny, how much does the average live? I want a chicken that could sit there and have eggs. And how often do they have eggs?
Well, first,
how do this chicken cost?
Well, they're hens. First off, they're not.
I'm sorry, hens. How much does a hen cost? And let me snatch up too. And where do I need to put these said hens? And when do they start hatching? That's all I'm talking about. Maybe I could just do my own thing over here.
Yeah, they're not expensive. It says egg-laying hens run between $20 to $50. They will need some space to roam. You'll need a coop, and you can buy one for as little as $160. Or, of course, you can pay more to have an elaborate coop. But it's not expensive. So you could go out right now. We could probably go to the Amish out in Lancaster, take you a little drive, pay you a little $50, get you a hen. Now, how long it takes for them to actually lay the hen? And you have to see about what type of, how many. A healthy laying hen will lay one egg every 24 to 26 hours. But the number of eggs laid per day can vary. 4 hens could lay up to 4 eggs per day. However, hens don't lay eggs every day.
That's fine. I only need a dozen. I only need 18. I need an egg on demand. I'm not sweating that.
But you need to take care of them. And you need to tend to them and clean up after them. You know, if you want them to be organic, you have to feed them organic food. So do you have the time to upkeep and take care of said hens?
I believe I do. So can I go on Amazon and order my hens?
I don't think Amazon ships livestock.
Okay. So and then I need the coop. You said the coop is $150?
Yeah, you could. We got a Costco over here. I was just thinking that you can get one from BJ's or Costco. They got coops.
If you don't mind, could you look real quick and see how much said coop is? Because think about it, guys. Think about it. We might got something here. You might not need a lot of space. They need some place to roam, right? You get a coop, right? A chicken coop. You get 2 to 3 chickens. That's they're $50 each, right?
Boom.
They could lay 1 or 2 eggs every other day. By the end of the week, you got about 20 eggs, and your chickens are. I don't know. I like this
Look at
idea.
this. This is from Amazon. $80.
$80.
$80. Put
$80.
two
Let's do
hens
the
up in there.
let's do the math, guys. I just went to the supermarket and purchased 36 eggs for $20, like a freaking idiot. Where I had to go make my own coffee because I couldn't buy the eggs and drink the coffee at the same time, and purchase my coffee.
Look at
So
this.
for 36, if I spent $20, how much is the coop?
$80.
If I add another $60, $70 to that, I can get my own chicken coop.
Oh, look. You can even put it in different combinations.
Wow.
All for $80.
So let's think about it, guys. The chicken coop is $80. The chickens are $50 each. You get 3 of those. And this solves your whole egg crisis right there.
I mean, I don't think there's anything else to talk about. Y'all gonna complain or y'all gonna do something about it? Because y'all don't want to march. Y'all don't want to march. Y'all don't want to riot and loot. So I guess you're gonna have to buy a chicken coop.
Yeah. Because these eggs are going up, and they said the eggs are going to soar up to about $20. So I guess there'll be no more egg eating.
But this has also happened before. We had egg crisis before, and it's due to the avian flu. Every year, I think since 2020, or it started in 2020. So now I'm actually I'm thinking like conspiracy theory. Are y'all making these damn chickens sick so that you can buff up these egg prices? Because what? Everybody's always talking about, oh, eggs are so cheap. Eggs are so cheap. So maybe this is the eggs industry. They like, oh, no, we going to get y'all every year. We going to get that extra $5 on every carton because we gonna say it's bird flu, avian flu, H1N1, 2, da, 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 da. Maybe that's what's going on, because this happens like every year.
Well, conspiracy theory or not, I'm subwaying out of eggs. And guys, like I said in the beginning of the show, I'm cracking open, eating sardines. I'm eating sardines every other day right now. Sardines right out the pack. I just open them up. I take the plastic spoon and I just start digging into those sardines. Put a number 1 in the chat room if you're about that sardine life. Put a number 2 if you're not. My man Morris B. What's up, Morris? What's going on, man? Good to see you, Morris. Don't forget, y'all come on out. March the 8th, Shawn Harvey Birthday Bash Comedy Show. Y'all come on out. Comedy in Harlem, right there in the heart of Harlem. Comedy in Harlem is 750A St. Nicholas Avenue, New York City. Doors open up at 7, showtime 8. Y'all come on out. We got the famous Miss Jones will be in the building from 94.7 New York City. FM should be there. SennyJ be there, and Miko and everybody else. I want everybody in the building so we can all gather up and fellowship. Put a number 1 in the chat room if you're about that sardine life like Harvey.
Ew.
Put a number 2 if you're not built like that.
What does sardines, though, have to do with eggs? How is that a replacement?
Well, sometimes I would put my sardines and my eggs and my grits together. I would do that whole combination. Sardines, grits, and eggs is the only way to go in the morning.
Yo, Shawn, that is disgusting, bro. And then your wife kiss you in the mouth with that? Yo.
Yeah.
Be easy with that, bro.
All right, guys, welcome to the show. Only place on earth where you get your morning started, right? Shawn Harvey Morning Show, Future Wake Up Team. Yo, Daryl Lyons, what's up? DL, my guy. Put a number 1 chat room if you like Harvey, you're about that sardine life with those grits and those eggs. What else you guys say?
Okay, well, what else I got?
Hold on, wait a minute. And everybody in the chat room, could we give a round of applause to SennyJ's shoulders, collarbone, and jaw? She looks good over there. The skin looks good. She looks like she's ready to run the Olympics in 2028 in Paris. Y'all clap for her. Continue on, Sid.
What I am talking about next, this woman, I don't know if you guys have been following, but I know you've been seeing her on your timeline. Onija Anderson, the black 33-year-old woman from Brooklyn or the Bronx, wherever she's from, that is in Pakistan, causing a ruckus, child. If you haven't seen her, let me show you just one of her many videos that she has. Shawn, have you seen this woman running around online? She hold on one second if you haven't seen it.
This city will be reconstructed. It will be fixed up right away. I'm asking the government for $100K in my pockets so I could do real estate. My husband will own it in Karachi. We will not live here, but we will get this job done right away. I'm asking for $20K right away in my pockets at the end of this week. That's all, folks, for today. That's it. He has nothing else to say. Goodbye. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Thank you.
But why are you demanding 1,000K to government in which
100K for real estate. I'm putting it back into the city. It's not going in my pockets. I want 20K in my pockets for me.
What is your next plan? Are you staying or going back?
I'm taking my family from Arcade Gardens, 605-A. I'm taking them and I'm taking them to Dubai.
Where is your family now?
It's private. I'm Muslim and it's against my religion to tell you my business. Have a nice day.
So she has big plans. What many people don't know, what is her name? Onija Andrew Robinson. She's 32 years old. She actually traveled to Karachi, Pakistan in October of 2024 to meet and marry her husband, 19-year-old Pakistani Nidal Ahmad Memon. Okay. She met him online, but supposedly upon arrival, Nidal rejected her and said his family was opposed to the marriage, which left her stranded for several days in Karachi as her tourist visa had expired. So it was reported that money has been raised for her to return home by the Pakistanis. The Pakistani people put up money to send her home, okay? This third world country, okay? However, after facing rejection from her lover, she had nowhere to go, so she began wandering around Karachi. She lingered around Mamon's home for a while, but the family had vacated and locked up the house. A man claiming to be her son named Jeremiah Robinson gave an interview to Pakistani TV where he said his mother suffers from mental bipolar disorder and said the marriage never occurred. He said, I'm trying to help her as her son to come back to the US. She was only supposed to go to Pakistan to meet him and his family. They're unsure of how old her son is. So she's over there. She has been arrested before over here. She faced charges over here regarding what was she in jail for? Oh, for entering a premises without warning. Like, I guess she was trespassing in South Carolina. So this is her, Onija, and she's out there causing havoc in Pakistan. And it doesn't look like she's coming back. So many people have sent me that meme, and they were like, Seneca, is this you when you go? Because you guys know I'm always talking about leaving the country. They were like, don't do it like this. Yeah. But she has gotten money. So there are men there that are saying they will marry her. There are several men who have offered to marry her and take care of her. So I don't know.
Welcome to the show, guys. Only place on earth where you get your morning started right. I see my beloved Stacy's in the chat room. You're showing some love. That's my TED Talk sister. She's in the building. You're show Stacy see some love in the chat room.
Hey,
appreciate you. And Stacy, Serenity was in the chat room yesterday, so I appreciate y'all. So everybody in the chat room, please welcome Stacey C to the group, and we truly appreciate it.
Prentice, you said that story is a lie. Her son said that story is a lie. What part of it? That she has mental bipolar disorder, or that he spoke to them? Like what part of it is a lie?
Stacey, I want you to meet Prentice in the chat room. Prentice Cox, no pause. He's our first chat room member of the week. Jackie Robinson in the room. Say hi to Prentice. God bless. Prentice, say hi to Stacey if you don't mind. She said, "It's against my religion to tell my business." Yo,
it is.
Now that is the quote, meaning she's standing on business. This is a woman who went to Pakistan and can't keep the men off of her when y'all women are running around here in the United States and you can't find a man in sight. And not only that, they are willing to marry her. You can't even marry yourselves in this country.
Period.
This woman has went over there, you use the right word, and caused ruckus, had press conferences. If this was back in the Bin Laden days, they would have stoned this bitch and burned her.
I'm weak.
But the times that we live in today, she went over there looking crazy. Okay? She looked like Bozo the Clown with a dab of diabetes. You can hear all the New York in her voice, whether she's from Brooklyn or the Bronx. You can hear it all in her voice. But I applaud this woman who went over there and made her suggestions and her demands in which she wanted. She said she needs 20K for herself. She needs 100K to build some stuff. And you got all these men, because this is a dominated male country based on Muslim, the Muslim religion. This is unheard of. But it took a woman, an African-American sister with triple bipolar syndrome, because this chick is, the lights are on and nobody's really home. Nobody hasn't been home for 20 years. She got the pencil markers on her eyebrows, look like she's scared to death every 5 minutes. But miss, I applaud you. I applaud you. You went over there, you stood on business, that you got a coin, and you have these men who doesn't desire an African-American woman? I've had
African-American men, apparently.
I've had tons of them.
But go off.
I've had tons of African-American women. I have tons of them. What man on this earth and in this realm doesn't desire African-American women? Even the Pakistanis that are heavily Muslim that you would never think were attracted to the African-American sister. Now, this is a sister I wouldn't date her. Harvey's not doing that. I dated some broads back in the day, some ugly chicks back in the day, no disrespect.
Not no disrespect.
Where I couldn't even walk outside with these chicks, and she qualified for one. But out there, this woman might be a queen, an African-American queen. She's your queen to be. Yo, miss, what's her name again?
Onija Robinson.
Yo, Onija Robinson, and that's a hood name. Onija. That's a Onija. That's a hood name. Put it up one if you know that's a hood name. Forget about it. You know what that is. I don't care what your son say about you. I don't care about all that. I don't care if you was online and you wanted to marry some guy from Pakistan and you flew over there and he rejected you, or whatever the story was. You went to a Muslim-based country where they just allow women to drive cars and go to soccer matches. We talked about that a couple of years ago. And this woman from New York City went over there and shook up the whole Muslim community, where you had the warlords over there listening to what she said in a press conference. I don't care how mentally ill you are. Ma'am, you are my hero. You've done something that African-American women don't have the goals or the courage to do. African-American women and women in general, I'm going to take away the African-American part. Women in general, they on TikTok telling us and telling how bad men are and how you need to be by yourself and And all these women are relationship experts, and they doing all, and they participating, and they talking a lot of shit. And this is a woman in her mental state. She put a phone down. She got off of TikTok and Instagram for 2 minutes and flew to the other side of the world, where now that she's desired as the true queen that she should be. Miss, I'm gonna applaud you right now. And all you women out here, don't think that now that you see her doing her thing, now you want to book a flight. Let's book a trip to Pakistan. Shut the fuck up. You're not built for that life. And women, don't come over here now all of a sudden looking for the Pakistani men that you see every day that you discard. He don't want you. God bless this woman. What's her name again?
I never even met a Pakistani man.
Of course, because you're not built like that. What's her name again?
What? Onija Robinson.
Onija Robinson, God bless you. You are my hero. And all of us should take a page from your crazy ass. Welcome to the Shawn Harvey Morning Show, featuring the Wake Up Team, only place on earth where you get your morning started right. That's Monday, Thursdays, and Fridays right here on all social media platforms. We truly appreciate you. We got the Queen SennyJ in the building. It's your boy Harvey. Stacy and all the rest of y'all, I need y'all at my birthday bash. I would love to see y'all. That's March the 8th, Comedy in Harlem. Okay, y'all come on out. Doors open up at 7, showtime 8. Cindy, what else you got? And one more time, let's give a round of applause to SennyJ. She's healthy as hell. Y'all clap for her. I've never seen this woman this healthy before. Remember the last time she lost weight? She lost weight but didn't look healthy. This time she lost weight and looked healthy as hell. Let's give a round of applause to SennyJ.
I know you.
And Cindy, you look so good right now. You might be able to get a Pakistani man in your life. And guys, if you don't know, SennyJ's been single for 18 seasons. We know that for a fact because we was around for her last relationship. Put a number 1 in the chat room if you remember that relationship Cindy was in. And God bless. Cindy, what else you got? Cindy, are you interested in a Pakistani man?
No, huh? I don't think our cultures are aligned enough for that. Okay. I would never. But if you do need to go abroad to find love, do that. Okay. You have to go where you are loved and appreciated. Okay. And if you've only been in where you are, maybe you need a change of scenery. If that's what you want to do, if you want to make finding a man that's what you want to do, you have to go far and wide, ladies. You can't just stay in your own area and think that something's going to happen. So I'm for that. But when it's time to go. She's stuck there. She needs to go.
I like the way, before you start, I like the way she was like, I'm ready to go home. I'm ready to come back home. I need a certain amount of money to get me back home. And she got the money. So God bless her. This woman is my hero.
Yeah, she wants to build houses with pools in the back for the people of Pakistan.
Yeah, no doubt.
And she wants it to look good. And y'all gonna pay her. And she's been telling, because reporters have been coming to talk to her. She's like, I'm only talking to y'all if y'all got money. USD. And I'm like, that's right, sis. She has a team. She has people following her around. If I were her, I'd ride this international 15 minutes of fame to the damn wheels fall off. So let's go.
Hey, shout out to Tim Ward. Hey, Tim, I see you, man. You'll be in Harlem. I see you on March the 8th, man. Comedy in Harlem. I would love to see y'all. Come on now. Okay, Cindy, what else you got?
I thought I had something, but I don't know if we have enough time. We can do a little room shout out. Actually, let me see if I can pull up the people that are in here. Oh, and I also do want to let everybody know, I don't know if you guys are doing anything for the Super Bowl, but if you are up here and in the Pocono area, you can definitely come and check out. Me and Lydia will be at Pocono Tavern for the Super Bowl party. We have drinks, special drinks like the Philly Chaser and the Kansas City Chief Pete. So be sure to check those out and specials, and it'll be fun. So Pocono Tavern, Be there or be square, okay? If you want to party with SennyJ.
Yeah, hey guys, if you're in the
and Shawn, aren't you giving out some Super Bowl picks?
Oh yeah, we're gonna do that. Oh, right now, that's right. We gotta do Super Bowl picks before we get out of here. We do the Super Bowl picks now, and then we'll shout out the room.
Okay.
Guys, if you're in the Pocono area, support SennyJ and our beloved Lydia George as they in their new venture where they're out there hosting and doing the things that they do. I wish I would have had time. If I didn't have no place to go, I would definitely go up and support.
We're gonna be wearing referee dresses.
Oh my God. The fuck? Oh my God. That's why I moved out to Pocono years ago, man. It's a whole nother.
Come for the touchdowns. Stay for the drinks.
Oh my God. Now I'm glad. Yo, your support.
It'll be fun.
Yeah, support the Queen SennyJ and Lydia George, our beloved. Where's Lydia at? Lydia, call in real quick before we go.
What is a Philly chaser? It's a green drink. Wait, I think it has lemonade, blue curacao, and there's something else in it, but it's good. Vodka. I think vodka, lemonade, and blue curacao. And the Kansas City Chief Pete is a tequila sunrise. Keeping it light, but keeping it light.
I have to go to Delaware this weekend, so if I make it back, I'll stop. What town is this in?
It starts at 3 p.m. Oh, it's in Lehighton.
Oh my God. Hey guys, this is a Babylonian stronghold. This is where the Babylonians roll. None but Nordics and Vikings.
But it's cool.
It's a cool town. So make sure your licensing, make sure your paperwork is good. This is one of those towns where you gotta make sure your paperwork is good. Be careful. Okay, be careful. Make sure your paperwork is good. Now, let's get to some football predictions.
Does anybody want to know my picks?
Well, ladies first. Go ahead. What's your picks? And put them in the chat room.
Okay, you guys. This is the winner right here.
Lawson Associates is in the chat room. You know we love you to death.
Hey, Shelby. What's going on, girl?
Shelby, we love you, man. Thank you, Shelby. And Shelby, thank you so much for everything you've done for the Shawn Harvey Morning show throughout the years. We definitely appreciate you, and I appreciate you. I'm just speaking for the group, and thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts, man. We truly appreciate you, Shelby. And
yeah, we miss you, Shelby.
God bless you. Shelby look good, boy. I want to look good like Shelby, man. Cindy, I'm approaching a certain age, so I'm trying.
You do. You got to exercise. Shelby does a lot of biking. She drinks good water. She has an active lifestyle, and she's very optimistic person. So all of that leads for good health. She's living perfectly.
I totally agree with you, and Shelby. This again, I don't mean to repeat, but just thank you so much for all that you've done for this show. We truly appreciate it. All right, let's go to football picks, guys. Put your picks in the chat room before we get out of here. We only got about 7 minutes left. Send you ladies first. Go ahead. What's your picks?
Okay, so I made this pick exactly after the playoffs, like literally right after the playoffs, because remember I had won, $700 off $20. But what you're gonna do, okay? The Chiefs, let's just start off the bat. The Chiefs are gonna win, period. I don't care, Philadelphia. It's not about how you feel. It's about facts. The Chiefs are going to win a third time, a three-peat, okay? Then, Saquon Barkley, he's going to make a touchdown. Anytime touchdown scorer. Jalen Hurts, anytime touchdown scorer. Anytime. Kareem Hunt of the Chiefs, anytime touchdown scorer. Anytime. And Saquon Barkley to do 2 or more touchdowns. And of course, anytime. That pick right there, plus 6,200. Put $10 on that. You're welcome. Go ahead, Shawn.
Yeah, you need to eat an emergency hamburger because you're losing your mind. Cindy already in her little bullshit parlay got 9 touchdowns scored already. But I will play that. Cindy, send that to
But
me.
touchdowns are going to be scored, are they not?
Cindy, send me your pick. Okay, let's get back to reality.
No,
Danielle Williams.
Danielle, it's not Senny go to hell. It's not that I don't think that the Eagles are gonna win. I mean, yeah, it is, but it's not. I have love for Philly. It's just they're not gonna win.
If you don't mind, guys, put your predictions in the chat room, pause, on who's going to win this game. Here we go. I don't give a damn how many times Taylor Swift shows up. And by the way, Taylor Swift looked really good at the Grammys nomination for some reason when she announced Beyonce as the winner. And I know we didn't talk about that, but God bless the Queen Beyonce, who got nothing but total vengeance at the Grammys for winning Best Country Song and Album of the Year. That's another story.
And if Jay-Z paid for it, who the hell cares?
And I know Cindy didn't get into it as well, and Lil Wayne could kiss my ass. He's protesting the Super Bowl because he's from there. But Jay-Z picked Kendrick Lamar, which I thought was the right move. But that's enough of it. We'll talk about that. We do Super Bowl Monday. Cindy, are you available on Monday or Friday next week?
I could do Monday.
Okay. So now listen to me. I don't care about the star-studdedness of the Kansas City Chiefs. They have won about 7 Super Bowls in the last 10 Super Bowls. These are the Super Bowl winners. They are infected with Super Bowl virus. They also got the referees on deck as well. They could drive the ball down court and they could score at will. But in the last 6 to 7 games, they only been winning by 1 or 2 points. But a win's a win. Here's the deal. And I'm a sports bettor, so I'm going to take the emotions out of it. The Philadelphia Eagles will win this Super Bowl game. And they will win the Super Bowl game because of law of averages. There is no way in hell that this team, the Kansas City Chiefs, will three-peat. It's a tremendous task to accomplish. And remember, if it wasn't for last week when the Buffalo Bills should have beat them, but the Buffalo Bills turned the ball over 15 times and lost the game. That's still no excuse. And this game will be a low-scoring game. I see that the Philadelphia Eagles will have the bigger offensive line who will push the defense back of the Kansas City Chiefs into oblivion. I think that on this game will be won on the offensive in the offensive defensive line. I think that the Eagles will push them backwards and forwards. There is no answer to Saquon Barkley. No answer at all. I do agree with Cindy, but I'm going to play it on the safe side. He's going to rush over 80 yards. He's going to rush over 80 yards. You could put the kitchen sink on that as well.
Not the kitchen sink.
Kelsey Grammer will score a touchdown.
Kelsey Grammer?
I mean,
you mean Travis Kelce? The hell?
Travis Kelce, I'm sorry. Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce will score a touchdown.
No, go on, Harv. How else should we listen to you? What else you said?
Travis Kelce's going to score a touchdown. Travis Kelce's going to score a touchdown. Saquon Barkley will run over 80 yards.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'll do that player prop.
Hear me out. Whatever, Princess. The Kansas City Chiefs never score over 25 points. I don't care who they playing. The Kansas City Chiefs, if you could Google it if you want to, you can Google it right now. The Kansas City Chiefs average between 13 and 20 points a game, 21, 22 points a game. I would bet the Kansas City Chiefs to go over 17 and a half points if you want to do a parlay before we get out of here. So here's my parlay, but here's my prediction. The Eagles will win.
I'll put some money on yours, Shawn.
The Eagles will win this game, no question about it. And not only do they win the game, I think they might blow them out.
Not a blowout.
Here's my parlay, guys, if you want. Okay, make some bread. I don't know what the mathematical numbers are, but hey, Jay Buttons, what's up, brother?
Thank
Was
you,
good
Jay
seeing you.
Buttons. Jay Buttons know what's up.
Was good seeing you.
My thing is, how can you say that the Chiefs will not win when they've already done something that most teams have not done? Has another team went to the Super Bowl back-to-back 3 times?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm just saying
I
the
think
law
we're
of
gonna win because I think they have that special sauce that
No, they
has
don't have it
been
this year. They don't have
killing
it.
us.
They don't have
Yeah,
it
well,
this
they
year.
don't. We will see. Ever since I've been betting on the Chiefs, they've won. Let's
Got you.
remember that.
Got you.
That's why
So
I'm going for them every
I will
year.
take.
Maybe it's me.
I will take. Here's the bet with the Chiefs. I'm taking. If you want to do the bet before we get out of here, here's the bet. Then one shout out the room. Get out of here. Here's the bet. The bet is Eagles +3. That means the Eagles are either going to win the game or lose the game by 3 points or less. That's what that means. Or you go to 4 points. Take the Eagles +4. Sit back and collect your paper because this is going to be a close game regardless. So my bet is Eagles +4. And if you want to throw it in a parlay, we do this. Eagles +4, the Kansas City Chiefs over 16 to 17 points. Saquon Barkley to run 80 yards and better. And Travis Kelce, 1 touchdown.
Okay.
Don't ever say that I've never put no money in your people's pocket.
That's a safe bet, though. It's not going to give you much paper, but it'll be a little.
It's better than your 17 touchdowns. Guys, Eagles will win this game outright. But if you're betting like me, Eagles +3 or 4 if you want to pad it up a little bit. The Chiefs over 16 or 17 points. Travis Kelce to score a touchdown. Saquon Barkley over 80 yards against your money. Who want to pay your rent for March? I just did it for you. Cindy, who's in the chat room? Let's shout them out.
My first shout out going to go to Stacy C. Not Stacy. I just met you today and she already throwing smoke, talking about SennyJ. All good things come to an end. You're going to lose this year. Damn, girl. You don't want me to pay my rent?
No, she must be an Eagle fan. She's probably got the emotions in it. You know, these regular fans, man. You know what I'm saying? They're you know, just going out, you know, going for the team. Nah, it's not that.
Shout out to Deborah D'Lo Mathis. Hey, D'Lo, how you doing, girl? And you know, D'Lo got a farm out there. D'Lo, you don't have any hens in your farm? Because you getting eggs down there, girl? Because I know you eating vegetables real good. So what's going on down there on that farm?
Shout out to Ted Dixon real quick. Hold on, I do apologize. What do you mean I'm bugging, Jay Buttons? What do you mean I'm bugging? You, sir, are voting or putting your emotions in the game. I'm not putting my emotions in the game like you guys. You guys are gonna sit there with your pizzas and your hot dogs and your sodas and your Super Bowl parties, and you're gonna be like, go team, go team. I'm not about go team. I'm about getting this money. So Stacy and Jay Buttons and all the rest of y'all, you bugging. No, we don't play like that. Y'all sitting there with your jerseys on, wanting your team to win. I'm sitting here trying to chase the bag. Two different things here. Cindy's right. There's certain folks that will score touchdowns, but not as many as she said. Well, she said the Chiefs are going to win because every time she bets on them, they win. And there's nothing wrong with that. And I'm saying the Eagles going to win because no one can stop Mr. Barkley.
All I said was 3 touchdowns.
You said 5 touchdowns.
4 touchdowns.
You said 7 touchdowns.
No, I didn't. I said Jalen Hurts, Kareem Hunt, and Saquon Barkley.
No, you put in the number 1. You said
I said Saquon Barkley was going to make 2 or more touchdowns. So two touchdowns from him. That's 14 for the Eagles, and then a touchdown from Jalen is 21.
Right.
So that's 21 touchdowns, and then
that's 3 touchdowns.
And then 1 from Kareem Hunt. That's
4
7.
touchdowns.
That's 7. So, but that's 7 points for the Chiefs. And then, the other players on the Chief will probably make up the rest to
So
beat the
you saying that this game gonna be like 35-42. That's what you're saying.
I mean, could it happen? We've seen
Guys,
crazy things on these Super Bowls. You never know what's going to happen. Nobody thought Patrick Mahomes was going to make a touchdown during the playoffs, and look what he did. Shout out to him.
Cindy's gonna keep shouting out the room. Guys, if you're betting with your emotions, God bless you. Super Bowl party or Cindy with the drinks over there at the bar. That's fine. You trying to get the bag though? Big difference. I gave you the money. Eagles +3 or 4. Kansas City over 16, 17 points. You see, guys, look how Cindy listening intensely because she know what the fuck I'm talking about.
I'm making like 4 different bets. So
Okay.
all picks are welcome.
Travis Kelce, 1 touchdown. Quan Barkley over 80 yards.
Okay.
And get your money.
And Eagles to win +4.
I'm going to put a side bet for the Eagles to win money line. I'm going with the Eagles all the way to win this game.
Stacy said 28-21. I don't give a damn what the final score is.
Who else in the chat room said?
Jay Buttons, are you new?
Yeah, no, they've been in the chat room. You just haven't seen. He comes in and comes out for us, but he's been there. It's sad that you don't even recognize him, but it's fine. Jay's
yeah,
my
it is
guy.
sad. He obviously isn't as vocal as he is today. So shout out to you, Jay.
Because he's with his emotions now. It's like they're not going to win. Such and such going to win. Calm down, Jay. Calm down. Get the bag.
Shout out to the Godfather of Solar, Tracy Ray. Hey, Tracy Ray, the Godfather. I actually seen your your story in the group room about the eggs. He said your football knowledge is impressive. I've gotten a little better over the years. I still don't know what a first, second, third, or fourth down is, but we're getting there. Shout out to Tim Wade. Hey, how you doing, Tim? Shout out to LaShawn Haynes Jones. Hey, LaShawn, I miss you. I hope you were going to be there on March 8th because I feel like, I would have seen you by now already. I feel like a couple years ago, I saw you like 5 times. So I want to see you. Shout out to Diane Hall. Hey, Diane. It's good to see you in the chat room. Give Mark all our love from us. Shout out to Natalie. All right. Hey, Natalie. Hope you're doing good. Good to see you. Shout out to Ted Dixon. Hey, Ted. What is going on? What is your Super Bowl picks? Shout out to Naroma, the lovely Johnson. Hey, Naroma. How are you? Thank you so much for staying tapped in with us and always saying good morning. I appreciate you. Shout out to, who else do we have in here? Shout out to Shamika Love. Hey, girl. Hey. Shout out to Danielle Williams. Go fly, Eagles, fly.
Shout out to go to hell. You've been telling everybody to go to hell lately. I don't understand why.
Shout out to Shelby Lawson Accessories. Hey, Shelby, what's going on? Good to see you. Shout out to Youngana. Hey, Youngana, how are you doing? Shout out to Morris B. Lowry. Hey, Morris, it's been a while. Like, see you in the chat room. How you doing? Shout out to our ambassador of the chat room, Vanetta George, out there working in the government, fighting the good fight against Trump and his minions. Stay strong, Vanetta. Stay strong, girl. Do not, I repeat, do not take that resignation.
Yeah, but Cindy, they had to go to work, though. I think yesterday they had to go back.
I don't think Vanetta had to go back. I think she's still at home.
Okay.
Which, girl, we fighting for y'all to stay home. We fighting for you. And
No.
I'm fighting for them to stay home.
You're fighting for them to stay home. They need to go back to work.
Shout out to Anisha Higgs. Hey, girl. Hey. Oh, how could I forget the beloved Black Heart #1 chat member of the week, Prentice Cox, Mr. Robinson. Good morning, Mr. Robinson. Hello. Good evening, good morning, good night. Did you hear that, Prentice? Shout out to him. Good morning. And I think I got everybody. Make sure y'all are sharing the show. Please liking. Lynette Serrano. Hey, Lynette.
Yo, well, guys, we do appreciate you. Thank you so much, man, for taking the time out to hang out with us this morning on Shawn Harvey Morning Show Future Wake Up Team with the Queen, SennyJ. Put a number one in the chat room if you enjoyed the show today. Put a number two if you didn't. We went over 9 minutes, but it's nothing but love. Cindy, do you have any last words? And one more time, guys, let's clap for Cindy J with her clear skin, the jaw lines popping, the shoulders are protruding out the sweatshirt, and we could see some healthy collarbones. Let's clap for Cindy.
Well, thank you. I mean, I'm gonna receive it because it was hard to get here. So thank you.
Cindy, last words?
My last words is go Chiefs. Go fight, win. Go Chiefs.
Yo. What number, Jay? What do you mean number two? You ain't enjoy the show? What number, Jay?
That's hilarious.
My God. You guys be safe. If you're in the Wilmington, Delaware area, I'll be down there all weekend. Guys, God bless you. We see you guys on Monday. And Cindy will be here on Monday. She said that. So, and we'll have our Super Bowl, I guess, recap show, right?
Word.
Okay, cool. All right, we out of here. Come on, Cindy.
Bye, guys.